Hello everyone, this is Dr. Milliman, Superintendent of Lebanon Community Schools. I want to provide you with some information and encouragement as we prepare to return to our online classes on Monday, April 13th. I know there are many questions out there. We have answers to some, and we are still working on answers to others. The topics I'll cover in this update include school calendar, grading, credits, due dates, and assignment completion, student use of Zoom video conferencing, food pickup times and food pantry information, returning and picking up items from schools, graduation, and Ask Dr. Milliman Anything 3.0. Before we get into our topics, I want to first thank everyone for your patience and flexibility as we've shifted to our online remote learning environment. We know the stress this has caused everyone. We also have seen remarkable, extraordinary, and creative examples of support, love, giving, and patience over the past several weeks. I have nothing but faith that we will continue to rise to this challenge. The school calendar for the remainder of the 2019-20 school year is currently being added to our school closure page on the district's website. You will see that the calendar mirrors the calendar that we are currently following for the month of April. We believe that the calendar should provide adequate time for students to catch up on assignments, teachers to plan for upcoming lessons, and communication to take place between school and home. We've also built in days for teachers to complete and post grading and to wrap up year-end items. Speaking of catching up on assignments, I want to emphasize again to students that you are expected to complete your coursework and engage in your classes during remote learning. We have provided flexibility in our calendar. We have pared down our curriculum and assignments to focus on essential standards. We are available for your questions, help, and guidance. You need to meet us halfway and engage. Your principals and teachers will be sharing the assignment due dates as well as the steps you need to take in order to earn credit, to be counted present in classes, and to stay in good academic standing. We need everyone to do their part. We have received several inquiries regarding the potential classroom use of Zoom.com, a video conferencing application. We understand the importance of our students' ability to see each other on the same screen simultaneously while attending online classes. Whole group instruction is very important to both the teacher and the students. It is also more realistic and comforting for our students if they can see all of their classmates. But if you have been following stories in the media, you understand my reluctance to immediately use Zoom.com. There has been some questions and concerns regarding online security while using this application. Before opening this tool to students, I felt an obligation to make its use as safe as we possibly can. While no application is 100% hack-proof, we have been working on a solution to provide students access to Zoom.com while addressing these security concerns. These include limiting accounts so that only classroom teachers may host a meeting, restricting meeting settings to allow only the teacher to share his or her screen, requiring permission for any other users to share a screen, and utilizing waiting rooms, allowing attendees to join only with the teacher's approval. We will then be pushing out the Zoom application to student devices over the next few days. Parents, you will receive a parent link message sharing our plan to open the use of Zoom to your students. You will be provided access to the Zoom.com security statement and protocols, a reminder of the technology acceptable use policy for students, and the opportunity to notify Help Desk if you do not want your child to use the application. Help Desk will then notify the teacher of your wishes. Next Monday, April 13th, our Monday food pickup times will resume and will now be from 11 to 12:30 at Hattie B. Stokes and 5 to 6 p.m. at Perryworth Elementary. Please remember that the 5-day breakfast and lunch kits are for any family, regardless of free and reduced lunch status. Anyone under the age of 18 qualifies for the breakfasts and lunches, and students do not need to be present for the pickup. The food pantry at Hattie B. Stokes is now open to families of all LCSC schools and will be open from 3 to 6 p.m. on Thursday, April 16th. Thank you again to all of the food service staff, SROs, and volunteers assisting with preparing and distributing meals. I continue to receive questions about the return of technology devices, library books, and other school-owned supplies and items, as well as how students will pick up yearbooks and other personal items. We are working on plans to address this challenge right now. We have to create multiple plans. We need a plan for a short-term closure timeline, a long-term closure timeline, and an extended closure timeline. Each of these timelines require different resources. It is unfortunate but necessary that families will receive notification of the plan on short notice. This is because public health guidance and restrictions change on a daily basis. We cannot advertise a plan too early. If we do, we're going to risk sending out inaccurate information. Know that we understand the desire and need to retrieve items and to return items. We will figure this out, but information will come shortly before the actual plan is implemented. If you have an urgent need to pick up an item such as medication, you may contact your principal. If you have a technology repair need, please contact our help desk. Their contact is available on our website under the School Closure tab. I know that graduation is weighing heavy on the minds of seniors and their families. We are closing in on the final month of your high school career, and I know it is extremely hard not knowing what that month may look like. We are committed to making your senior graduation as special as possible. We are also committed to including a student voice in our decisions. I will be meeting in a video conference meeting with senior officers and senior council members, the senior sponsors, and the high school administration to work on ideas and timelines for graduation. As soon as we have plans completed after this meeting, the high school will share them with all the senior families. Whether we provide a virtual graduation ceremony, an in-person activities, or a combination of those two, over the course of the next few months, we will work very hard to appropriately celebrate the completion of your 13 years in education. To begin the celebration of our seniors, though, we have purchased a little surprise for all of you. LCSC has purchased a yard sign for every LHS graduate. The order has been placed, and a high school or district administrator will be coming to your homes as soon as the signs arrive to place them in your yards. We know this is a small token, but it is a sincere gift of appreciation for your hard work and example over the past 13 years, and an appreciation for what you are going through right now as you are unable to meet with each other in person. Finally, I look forward to your questions beginning this evening on another edition of Ask Dr. Milliman Anything. I loved meeting with all of you in the last two Ask Dr. Milliman Anythings. We talked about music, sports, books, and any other topic you wanted to discuss or just things you want to know about me. Until the next update, students, please get going on your classes. We need you to meet us halfway in this. Parents, keep hanging in there. We're here to help. And to all, follow all of the requirements of the stay-at-home order. The more we do that, the sooner we will be together. Stay well, be well, and I'll see you soon.